3 fish today. Cooper looking for 9.6. 9.6 to jump over, taking on 10 pounds, 2 ounces. Cooper Haas all the way to first place on the non-boater side. For Cooper Haas, first place, non-boater side. 3-day total weight, 25 pounds and 14 ounces. Man, you got to tell us about that really good bag on the final day. 10-2, jumped you way up the leaderboard, How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I can't really complain. My boater put me on him really good today. I knew I had a sack, but I knew it was going to be close. I'm just thankful for everybody back home, my wife, my team, my buddy Mike, everybody that mentored me, and I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy that I can stay in first place as of now.
Well, man.
Anyone who's that committed to bass fishing.
That's right. Look at that. Look at that. Bass tattoo. But, man, go ahead and load up that hot seat, and we'll see how long you hold out there. Next up, New Jersey boater. Rolling on up here, Connor Cahill. Connor bringing us 5 today. 5 today for Connor. 12 pounds, 14 ounces for you, Connor. 12 pounds, 14 ounces. Connor made it to Nation Champ last year. A little short this week, it looks like. But, man, hey, another great event.
Absolutely. I had a lot of fun this week, caught a bunch of fish. I had a rough practice, so I'm pretty happy considering the weight I had a lot of fun. I put my co on some good ones today, and he's sitting in the hot seat, so that feels pretty good.
Yeah, that's always awesome, isn't it? Seeing them fish caught in the back of the boat.
Oh, it was awesome. He was having a great time, as was I, and it was a special day for sure.
Well, thank you, Connor, man. We appreciate you, and we'll see you again. Next up, Pennsylvania. Man, Pennsylvania's rolling through quick. Pennsylvania boater Harry Kohlberg. Harry, bringing us 4 today. 4 today for you, Harry. 10 pounds, 14 ounces. 10 pounds, 14 ounces for you. Man, made it to a final day. Man. How special is that?
Yeah, it's pretty special. Place like this, super tough. When you only get 5 bites a day, you got to capitalize on those bites. And I left the last one out there, and that one's going to hurt. But I'd like to shout out the PA guys and everybody back home watching. Thanks for putting this on for us.
Yeah, PA guys, man, they got signs. They got everything out here. How cool is that?
It's awesome. They're the greatest.
Well, man, we sure do appreciate you, Hank. Thank you, man. Good luck. Next up, non-boater out of Maine, David Pfeiffer. David bringing us 1 to the scale. Says it's a little bit tougher, but boy, he caught a good one. David Pfeiffer out of Maine, 3 pounds, 2 ounces today. 3-day total weight, 19 pounds, 8 ounces.
Shout out to my 3 boaters, Connor Cahill and Harry Kohlberg and Cliff Humphreys, and say hello to all my family and friends at home.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you, David. We appreciate you fishing with us. Next up, boater out of Pennsylvania, bringing us 4 today, Nathan Quince. Nine pounds, 6 ounces for you, Nathan. 9 pounds, 6 ounces. Nathan, second place after day 1, had some boat trouble yesterday, and looks like you left 1 out there today.
Yeah, I also had boat trouble on day one, so to even be fishing today was great. My boat didn't work all week. I got to thank Steve from the PA team. He let me use his boat today. That's the only way I got to fish. And thank everybody back home, my fiance Emily, my parents for watching. So thanks for putting on a great event.
Well, thank you, Nathan, and good luck. Good luck, man. Next up, out of Maryland, Andrew Sams on the boater side. Andrew's bringing us 5 fish today. 11 pounds, 13 ounces, Andrew Sams. Andrew Sams all the way up to 4th place. 4th place currently. Andrew, 4th place currently. 1st place on the Maryland team right now. A few more guys to weigh in, I think. But, hey, great week.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. Wish I could have had a little bit more, but it got tougher for me every day. But I'm fortunate to have that today. I just want to thank all my friends, family that came down. My girlfriend Beth for coming down every day, and B.A.S.S especially for putting on a great event.
Well, thank you, Andrew. Good luck, man. We'll see how it shakes out for you. Next up, New York non-boater Mike Bell. Mike's bringing us 3. 3 on the non-boater side today. 6 pounds, 8 ounces. Mike Bell all the way up to 3rd place. 3rd place for this New York non-boater. Next up, out of Canada, and Andre Chavanich. Andre's bringing us 5. Had a big day yesterday. 10 pounds, 6 ounces for you, Andre. 10 pounds, 6 ounces. 6th place on the boater side. 6th place on the boater side. Andre, 38 pounds, 7 ounces. 3-day total. Man, great making it down here. We appreciate always all our Ontario and Canadian friends coming down to the Northeast Regional. And, hey, it looks like you had a really good week this week.
It was a great week. Can't complain. Today was a struggle a bit for me, but happy to be here.
Now, sitting in 1st on Team Canada right now. We'll see if it'll hold out. I know you got maybe one more guy to go, 2 more, not sure.
Got one more. So we'll see.
Well, we'll see how it shakes out. Good luck to you, Andre. See you later. Next up, New York boater Joe Matt. Joe's bringing us 5 on the final day. 11-1, 11-1 for Joe Matt. Joe Matt, 3-day total, 38 pounds, 13 ounces. Man, good to see you. Good to see you again. And obviously, it doesn't matter. I'm used to fish.
Yeah, I guess you are. You kind of smell a little like one.
I probably do. But, man, another great week for you, Joe.
Yeah, I had a good week. Caught a limit. That was my goal every day. And my son is fishing behind me. He made the cut with me. He's got 4 fish, but he's ahead of me. It's going to be a close one, but we think we're gonna be real close. So we'll see how it all pans out.
Well, we'll see how it shakes out. And, man, how cool is it? Father-son with a shot at the Bass Nation Championship on the line.
Can't beat that, man. He's a great kid.
You sure can't. Good to see you, Joe, and I know you'll be rooting for him. Next up, non-boater out of Delaware, Roger Foraker. Roger bringing us 3 fish on the non-boater side. Roger needs 11 even to take over the lead. Good back, 9 pounds, 6 ounces, Roger, 9 pounds, 6 ounces. Go ahead and grab those, hold a couple up. 3rd place currently in 1st place on the non-boater side in Team Delaware. Roger Foraker, 24-5, man, and a good week for you, Roger. Good week. 3rd place currently and 1st on Team Delaware. We got a little bit to go, but you got to be liking where you're sitting.
It was a great week, and I have to thank my partners because all 3 of my boaters were awesome. So it's been a great week.
You can't ask for anything better than that, man. They put you on them, and you just got to catch them.
They put me on them every fish and every day, and the weather was great, and I had a great time, man.
Yeah, well, they might have put you on them, but it looks like you caught them as well, Roger. Good job this week. 3rd place currently. Let's keep it rolling. Next up out of New York, Keith Cleary on the boater side. Keith's bringing us 5 fish today. 12 pounds even. 12 pounds even for Mr. Keith Cleary. Keith all the way up to 6th place. 6th place for Keith Cleary. 3-day total weight. 39 pounds, 15 ounces. Man, Keith, a nice week for you, and I know you got a couple people you want to say hello or thank you to.
Yeah, I just want to thank my wife for letting me do this, and say hi to my kids, Joseph and Hannah, back home. Coming home tomorrow, guys. See you then.
Well, they'll see you tomorrow. I know they're ready to get you back, Keith. Next up, New Jersey non-boater, Pat Stazowitzki. Pat's bringing us 3. Looking for 10-9 to take over the non-boater lead. 11 pounds, 7 ounces. Pat Stazowitzki all the way up to 1st place on the non-boater side. Good job, Patrick Stazowitzki, 3-day total weight, 26 pounds, 13 ounces. Looking to take over Big Bass 2, looking for 5-9 to tie. 5-1, good fish. A little short on Big Bass, but I think you'll sacrifice that for where you're sitting right now.
Yeah, I'm just thankful to fish the 3rd day. I only had 1 keeper yesterday at like 10 minutes before check-in. I caught my 2nd keeper, and that got me fishing today. So I'm really grateful for that. And I had 3 great boaters, and it was just a great week. I also want to say hi to my wife, Tori, and my kids, Cam and Mia. They were mad at me yesterday. I didn't say hi to them, and they were actually watching.
Well, I'm sure I hope they're watching today.
They're in school today.
Oh, in school. 11-7, Big Bass.
Yeah, so I'm excited about it.
We'll go ahead and take over that hot seat, Pat. Thank you. Next up, coming out of New York, on the boater side, Lucas Matt. You just saw his dad roll across this stage. Last New York boater looking for 11-7 to take over 1st place for Team New York. 12 pounds, 2 ounces. And Lucas Matt just punched his ticket to the Bass Nation Championship. Lucas Matt all the way to 6th place currently. 3-day total weight, 40 pounds and 11 ounces. You've been pretty calm all week when I've talked to you, but just showed a little bit of emotion. What does this mean to you, man?
It means everything. My dad's made it to 5 of these things, 5 nationals. We worked together all freaking week. It's an unbelievable experience. We shared water. He went that way, I went that way. We looked at each other and went, I got him. He goes, I got him too. And we just did it all week. I can't believe it. I mean, I had practice days. I caught 1 fish all day. It was just positive mental attitude. Keep on going. I lost 2 studs yesterday that I would have had a big sack, and I just kept going, and then I stuck a 4-1 with 10 minutes to go, and that's the difference.
Man, looks like you got it done this week, Luke. Let's give Lucas Matt a big round of applause. Let's keep this rolling. Next up, out of Pennsylvania, on the non-boater side, Mark Mounts. Mark Mounts, 2 fish for us today. 2 lively ones. £5 an ounce. 5 pounds an ounce. Mark, Mounts 3-day total weight sitting in 7th place currently, 20 pounds and 14 ounces. Oh, man, Mark, good week for you. Good week. Fishing on the final day, a little bit short, but, man, you can't ask for much more. Fishing on the 3rd day of another regional.
It was a great time. Fished with a bunch of great owners and with the B.A.S.S Nation. Took care of us, and I'd like to wish my wife a birthday. I missed it. She had a birthday. Beth Ann. Happy birthday, Beth Ann.
Happy birthday, Beth Ann. Hope you're watching back home on bassmaster.com. Thank you, Mark. Next up, another New Jersey boater, Bill Canwisher. Bill bringing us 4 today. 9 pounds, 13 ounces. 9 pounds, 13 ounces for Bill Canwisher. Bill sitting in 3rd place currently. 3rd place currently. 3-day total weight, 42 pounds and 2 ounces. Great week. Looks like you might be taking home a little bit of money this week and made a 3rd day of a regional.
Yeah, it was a great time down here. I want to say thanks to B.A.S.S and thanks to New Jersey team for taking the top title this week, and to my housemates who made the week very easy with cooking and getting organized.
Well, we sure do appreciate you. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. And Bill alluded to it. New Jersey took home the team championship portion of this event yesterday with 378 pounds. 378 pounds. It was a lot. It was a lot for New Jersey. And as you can see, it looks like it paid off for them. They kept catching them. Right now, Team New Jersey sitting both in the boater and non-boater hot seat. But I know a guy that's going to try to change that. Coming out of Massachusetts on the non-boater side, Rob Ross. Rob's bringing us 3. Looking for 9 pounds, 12 ounces. 9, 12. 10 pounds, 9 ounces. Rob Ross all the way into 1st place on the non-boater side. 27 pounds and 11 ounces. Rob Ross, 3-day total weight, 27.11. 1st place on the non-boater side. 1st place on the non-boater side. Come here and talk, man. Now, this morning, Rob's out here doing his tackle. And he says, "You got the trophy for me?" I said, "I don't know. You tell me." And he said, he said, "I did." Well, it looks like you backed up that talk this morning.
Yeah, sure did. I have a great boater today. 2nd time I've been with him in the regionals. Bill Kentwasher. He really put us on fish. Used the same thing the whole time. Senkos all week. 1/8 ounce, 1/16 ounce, and weightless, depending on the depth. It was a great week. A lot of fun. You guys put on a hell of a show. It's so much fun. I'm really happy to be here. I want to say a quick hello to my lady back home. We did it. 2nd place, maybe. 1st place. We'll see how it goes. So thank you very much for everything.
Well, thank you, Rob. Go ahead and load that hot seat, and we'll see how it'll work out for you. Rob Ross, non-boater leader right now, 27 pounds and 11 ounces. Next up, out of Rhode Island, Jeremy Sadowski. Jeremy bringing us 4 today. 4 today. I know you'd like to have that 5th one.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Tough. That cost me.
9 pounds, 8 ounces for you, Jeremy. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Jeremy Sadowski, 3-day total, 40 pounds, 15 ounces, sitting in 7th place. Next up, Maryland on the non-boater side, Ron Stierstorfer. Ron had 16-13, bring us 2 today. 2 today. 4 pounds, 10 ounces for you, Ron. 4 pounds, 10 ounces. Go ahead and hold them up. Go ahead and hold up a couple. 7th place for Mr. Ron Curley. He also took over the non-boater lead in the state of Maryland right now. Ron, 3-day total weight, 21 pounds, 7 ounces. Thank you, Ron. We appreciate you. Next up, out of Rhode Island, on the boater side, Cameron Rhodes. Cameron, bringing us 2 today. 2 today for Cameron. £3, 9 ounces for you, Cameron. 3 pounds, 9 ounces. All right. Thank you, Cameron. Next up, another Maryland non-boater, Tyler Hawthorne. Tyler Hawthorne, looking for 5'4" to take over. 3 pounds, 11 ounces for Tyler Hawthorne. Let's keep it rolling. Right out of Rhode Island, Jacob Mark Antonio. Jacob's bringing us 5 fish today. 5 fish for Jacob. Good bag of fish. 15 pounds and an ounce. Jacob Mark Antonio all the way up to second place. Second place for Jacob. Jacob Mark Antonio, 3-day total weight, 43 pounds even. He said he doesn't like to talk, but, man, you're sitting in second place, first place on Team Rhode Island right now, man. Great week for you.
No, I messed up yesterday. I thought I was out of it, but good things.
Well, it looks like you hung around, even though you thought you might have been out of it. But, like I said, second place, a little bit off the lead. But, hey, first place on Team Rhode Island. We'll see if it'll hold out for you, Jacob. Thanks, man. Let's keep it rolling. Next up, non-boater out of Connecticut, Paul Baker. Paul bringing us 3 fish today. 3 fish for Paul. 6 pounds, 5 ounces. Paul Baker up to 7th place on the non-boater side. Next up, Pennsylvania boater, Phil Coffin. Phil is bringing us 5 more fish today. 5 more fish for Phil. £11, 12 ounces. Phil Coffin, 11 pounds, 12 ounces. 3-day total weight. For this Pennsylvania boater, 41.2. 41.2. Phil, great week for you, man. A little bit short. I know you probably would like to have a little bit more today, but can't complain about a great week.
No, my fish shrunk on me today, and I was sort of afraid of that because, as I said yesterday, I wore this one area out. So, hey, man, I grinded all week. I had a blast. I learned a lot. I had 3 awesome co-anglers. I want to thank the big man upstairs because without him, none of this is possible. Big thank you to the P.A.S.S Nation. These guys are freaking awesome. I mean, they got signs for us. Are you kidding me? Big shout out to my wife. I'm a school teacher, and we had graduation Friday night, June 2nd, and I got my truck and rolled until today. So I left her with my 2 beautiful daughters, Kendall and Kaylin, and she's been holding down the fort. So awesome week, and you know, it sucks to come up a little short, but it is what it is.
Well, Phil, we should appreciate.
A little short, but it is what it is.
Well, Phil, we should appreciate. Next up, non-boater out of Connecticut, Gary Belanger. Gary, good to see you. Gary's bringing us 3 today on Championship Friday. 7 pounds, 4 ounces. Gary Belanger at the 6th place. Gary also just jumped into the lead on the non-boater side for Team Connecticut. Man, Gary, man, thank you, man. Great week for you. Sitting in 6th currently, 1st place on your team. I know there's a few more guys to wait, but we'll find out how it shakes out, right?
It is what it is. I got a long list, but I'll make it short and sweet. My team, fantastic. Sylvia, love you. Rob, thanks. All 3 days, fantastic guys, like fishing with my friends. I'd list my doctors, but there's way too many. But a special shout out to my nurses, awesome people. And they kept me here. I didn't think I'd still be alive pretty much for this tournament, but I'm still going. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Gary. Let's give Gary a big round of applause. Next up, this guy raining from Canada, coming out of Ontario, Travis Surratt. Travis bringing us 5 fish on the boater side. 11 pounds, 5 ounces, Travis Surratt. Travis, a little bit short this week. I see that side, but man, great week. Great having you down here, and we really appreciate you fishing with us.
Yeah, I had a great week. It was day one. I had 4 fish. I had was my biggest bag of the week, but that one empty cull tag. That's what cost me, right? So, but that's fishing. I had a great time, great week, and I want to give a shout out to these guys from Ontario. What a great bunch of guys, especially Ozak. That guy, he came down like on his own last minute. He came down here, brought his boat down here as the alternate, and was like outstanding. He was out there taking photos of us, and great guy.
And they've been pretty loud here at weigh-in too. We sure do appreciate you. Thank you, Travis. Safe travels back home, man. Well, I know these guys would like me to stop this thing right now, but let's keep it rolling. Next up, Eric Moulton out of New Hampshire. Eric bringing us 3 fish on the non-boater side. Good bag of fish right here. £8 pounds, 6 ounces. Eric Moulton all the way up to 8th place. 8th place for Eric Moulton. 3-day total weight, 21 pounds and 9 ounces. Next up, boater out of Vermont, Thomas Waltz. Thomas bringing us 5 fish. 5 fish for Thomas Waltz. Another good day. £12 pounds, 13 ounces, Thomas Waltz. All the way up to 12th place. 12th place. Man, great week for you, Thomas. Great week for you. And 12th place currently, 1st place on Team Vermont.
Yeah, it's definitely a really good week. I had to scramble the last few days. Whatever I figured out in the first day disappeared quickly. Quick thank you, Chris, you, the whole B.A.S.S staff, Vermont Bass Nation, Bob, Jason, my mom, my wife for holding down the fort this weekend. 2 huge thanks. Jim White, a Vermont Bass Nation member. I blew my trailer out a few weeks ago. He helped me get it to his shop. And on Memorial Day, him and my dad spent 5 hours putting new axle on my trailer. I wouldn't be here without those 2 guys. So, Jim and my dad, thank you very much.
Well, thank you. We're glad they got you here. Tommy Waltz, 12th place currently, 1st place on Team Vermont on the boater side. Next up, Alex Schaefer out of Pennsylvania. Alex Schaefer, Pennsylvania non-boater. 3 fish for us today, Alex. 9 pounds and an ounce. 9 pounds and an ounce. Alex Schaefer all the way up to 3rd place. 8th place overall. 8th place overall. Alex Schaefer, 3-day total, 22.7. 22.7. Let's keep it rolling. Next up, out of Maryland on the boater side, Michael Nutter. Michael bringing us 1 fish today. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. week for you, Michael. Good week for you. Made a final day. A little bit short this week, but hey,